YouTube family, Tawny Janae here with you for a short, sweet, cute little neck love class. Again, this is a part of the elevated block series. So all you need is a handy dandy block and absolutely nothing else. Just a little bit of space to lay down and we get to find a breath and get right into it. So you get to lay the block down on its first setting, so the lowest setting right here, number 1, and find yourself on your back, right in front of it. So you're going to lay yourself down somewhere where your head's on the block, and you might need to fidget a little bit. I'm a little too high on the block, so I'm going to shimmy myself down to where the end of the block hits the part where my neck meets my skull, that occipital bone right there, where the meat of the neck meets the super bony part of my head. Stay here. You can have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. If that feels good, you can let the knees knock and kiss together, or have your palms out to the side, just framing your hips. But wherever you are, try to connect to the breath, taking deeper, longer, more luxurious rounds of breath. Hopefully you can hear the birds chirping this morning in Australia. It is so beautiful. We are so lucky. Gorgeous. Now start to tuck the chin a little bit deeper into the cleft of the collarbone, and then sway your nose from side to side, your chin from side to side, or dropping your ears from one side to the other. What that is doing is massaging the back of the skull, which just feels pretty darn good. You might already be feeling a stretch in the back of the neck, which is beautiful. The first half of this cute little class, we're working on the back of the neck, and then we get to open the front. I'm so excited to practice these movements with you. This class is super repeatable. If you're ever having any neck pain, this one's for you, my love. Cute. Bring that motion to a close. You can slightly lift the chin just so you can find the block on the second setting. Now, if you need to get up and flip to the second setting to do that, if that works better for you, go for it, baby girl. But again, find the block to where it's right where the neck meets the skull. And so there's a lot of space, and you can even feel for it. Again, find your hands where it feels comfortable, and then slowly reach your ear from one side to the next, knocking your ear from side to side, keeping the chin slightly tucked to encourage length in the back of the neck. Closing the eyes, there's absolutely nothing that you need to see. We're just letting the block put pressure and massage the back of the skull, the back of the neck, which is so wonderful. Invite some appreciation, some gratitude into the body that we're this mobile. We get to practice together. Our bodies work enough to where we can take this class. Good. Pause in the middle. Tuck the chin even more. And take one last full cycle of breath in through the nose. Out the mouth, side out. Yum. Slowly come up. You can grab behind the thighs if that helps. We get to bring the block back down to the first setting. This time, the block is going to find itself underneath your shoulders. So you're going to try to situate yourself, slowly lowering yourself down onto the elbows and then all the way down onto the block. Now, I am way too low on the block, so I need to come up, shimmy upwards just a little, so that when I caress my cute, sexy shoulders, and you do too, you find the block right underneath you. This is a very gentle for some and maybe very sensation-filled for others, but experience on the mat. Keeping the head pointing straight up, the eyes can look overhead if that feels comfortable, or you can close them. You can stay here with the hands on the belly or framing the hips on either side of the mat, or you can bring some shoulder opening into it if you want to involve the arms, stretching the armpits by reaching the hands up overhead, maybe hooking the thumbs or clasping the hands. It really is up to you. We're focusing on the neck. The deeper you breathe, the more expansive the chest gets, and the more of an opening you get in the front body, maybe even the neck. Now try to lift the chin even higher, trying to reach your gaze back to the floor behind you, yes. Finding a nice deep opening in the neck. You can stay here for as long as necessary if this is enough sensation for you. And if you want a little more, before you go moving anywhere, to come out of this, I want you to do it in a very specific way to get to the next setting. Rather than stressing your neck and doing a crunch up, I want you to drop your knees to the right, your right elbow to the right, left hand in front of the face. So you're basically just rolling off of the block so you're not stressing the front of the neck since we're trying to open it, yes. This way you can flip the block to setting number 2 and find yourself again on the block. Slowly lower yourself onto the second setting of the block, trying to refrain from any stressing or crunching in the neck and the chest, trying to relax here. Again, hands can be on the heart and the belly or on either side. If you want some more, you can interlace your hands overhead to involve the armpits, but this really, truly, I want to keep it in the neck. The deeper and more full your inhales are, the more you're going to feel a stretching across the front of the body, the front of the chest, belly, and even the neck. And I like to do this funny thing here where I reach the chin, the lower jaw forward and up. It looks super funny. It feels super funny, but it also works. So close your eyes. There's nothing you need to see. Try it on. Reach the chin up. Yes. If the eyes were open, it would be as if you're trying to look at the floor behind you as closest to your head as possible. And breathe. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like to get the most out of the time. Oh, I don't know what that means. Cool. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. But if you're ready to come out, simply knock the knees to the right. Use the right elbow for support, and same with the left hand, and simply fall off to the right side to get yourself up. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here on the mat and enjoying this block series I'm filming for you in Australia. I can't wait to see which class you choose next. Remember to leave comments below for what you want to see more of. And if you like what's going on here, hit the subscribe button and maybe even the like. Thanks so much. I hope you have the most beautiful day. Namaste, Tawny Janae.